pretty special. Yeah, I mean, you can't write it up any better. And things came pretty fast. So very, very happy right now.
Mike, on your part, seems like you've been much more involved since you got switched out to the right. How's that been for you?
Yeah, I certainly feel more comfortable out there. I can go inside, shoot on my left, and still pose that option. I haven't had many opportunities to do that yet, but tonight there was options for me to serve the ball. And we had Fafa get on the end of one, and Elsinho get on the end of one. So, it's. I've said, my role might be different every game, whether it's assistant, whether it's defensively, or getting on the score sheet. So, kind of take what they give us right now.
Go to Matt over here on the right.
The 6 assists ties a career high for a single season for you already. What is it about this system that seems to lend itself to you being more of a provider than a finisher?
I think last year it was, whether it was Ilsinho or Herbers out on the right, dishing, it just seems we tend to find a little bit more space out there out wide. And the guys on the left or in the center are going to be the finishers. So, like I said, I'm happy being the provider. There's no better feeling than what we're going through right now. After a rough start, we've posted 4 shutouts now, 3 wins in a row, and we got another home game this weekend. So it's a good feeling right now, and we've turned things around pretty quickly.
Mark in the front.
Chris, if you talk about what Elsinho means, he's playing that 10 spot. It looks like he's created a lot of damage there.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly don't want to get faced up with him one-on-one at the top of the box, and he's gotten people in some pretty tough situations there. He's very creative on the ball. He always wants the ball in tough spots. He works his butt off in there. So he's versatile. He can, and the beautiful thing about this formation is that, if he wanders out to the right one play and I get stuck in the middle, I can play there until there's room to switch. So there's, we can be interchangeable. That poses problems for defenses. You saw it in the first 35, 40 minutes tonight. We were going pretty well, and we could add a few more goals. I certainly think the heat played, a factor in the second half for us, and the amount of energy we put into that first 40. So the second half wasn't necessarily pretty, but there's going to be games like that where you're up 2-0 and you're just going to defend and close it out and get the 3 points.
Matt on the right.
3 games all against tough opponents. What has changed in the last couple of weeks to change everything and turn the luck around?
Starts defensively. I think we were hard done by a few results earlier in the year. Certainly, we weren't an 0-4-4 team. That was the biggest thing for me. I've been on a bad team. I know what a bad team feels like. This wasn't a bad team, so I knew that we weren't an 0-4-4 team. We just kept plugging away. We didn't change much. We showed up to work, rolled up our sleeves, and got the job done. So. Credit to the guys for just keeping their heads on straight and going back to work every day.
Joe and then we'll go to you.
Chris, with a team like Houston that comes in from all angles, how much emphasis these last couple of days has been on two-way, you and Papa being two-way wingers, kind of tracking back and limit their chances on the wings?
Yeah, well, I think the big thing for us was getting the first goal tonight. Houston's a team that if they get the first goal, they can sit back and counter, and they've got some real speed on the wings. So us getting the first goal tonight kind of put them in a situation that they weren't comfortable with, and that was crucial for us. So it was at the last 45 was we had to track back quite a bit, but that's because we put so much into the first 35, 40. We're just played Saturday. I think you saw a bit of heavy legs from that, and that's going to happen. So, but we gave ourselves that cushion being 2-0 up. So that was crucial for us.
David, and then one more.
How do you keep this momentum going the way you guys are going right now?
Don't get complacent. You know the feeling of what a win does for this team, and we just got to keep coming out and doing that every night. So, got another home game. We've been good at home the past 2 games. So another 3 points on the line here.
Last question,
You guys are second on the bottom of the East table, and Houston is first on top of the West. What does it mean to beat the top of the other conference to you?
It's early in the year. you would have looked at what the standings were last year, Seattle was probably at the bottom. They ended up winning, making a late run. We were near the top and kind of fell off. I'd rather be a team that's, has a rough start and gets hot at the end of the year. So, we're looking to keep this going. It's early in the year. Those standings will change quite a bit.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks,